Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. This is the all-new EQS, and as you can see we are in a very sunny mountain area near Andermatt, busy with a road trip. But in this video I will show you the full exterior, interior and the 7 main pillars of the EQS. We will also take it for a drive in these passes on the way to Zurich. And part of the success story of the EQS is the new hyperscreen, which is a 1 meter and 41 centimeter large glass with 3 different displays. You can already hear that the EQS is preparing for the trip because we have set the destination, and when setting the destination it will also pre-calculate how warm the engine should be, so that it has the perfect amount of battery at the end of the destination. And a more crucial point that almost nobody knows about is that there's a new software, a new tool for the EQS. So you can, for example, select your variable at 300 kilometers so that the EQS knows where it should charge in order to have 300 kilometers left of range in your destination. And in that way you can, the next day of course, move to your next position. Here in the front it has a closed surface with small Mercedes stars, a beautiful design. You might think there's no radiator grille, but there is actually a possibility for air to go through the front on the lower front diffuser. It has the new HEPA filter, which means it blocks around 99.65% of all particles. So there's a very low chance that you can smell any dirt in this EQS. And guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram. The link is down below, and I have amazing content special for you about all new Mercedes-Benz vehicles and the exclusive ones like this new EQS. The EQS is the first of its IVA, so it has a complete new greenhouse, which makes it possible for the one-bow design, which is in a coupe style here at the rear. Beautiful, especially here with the spoiler on the trunk area. And this all has to do with aerodynamics, because the EQS is the world's best aerodynamic production vehicle available. It has a value CW of 0.2, and that also has to do with this raindrop form. You can see that in my aero-acoustic wind tunnel video. So let's have a look at what is in the trunk. I will press the button Mercedes Star, and there you can see enough of trunk space. It looks like more than in the S-Class, with a beautiful cover, and the volume is around 600 liters. Also very bright interior design. So let's close the trunk area. Very similar to the GT style, this rear. And here you can see a beautiful AMG line addition with the EQS 580 emblem for matic, and the rear diffusers actually mimic exhaust tips. Not the form of an exhaust tip, but more that people expect something to be at the edges of the vehicle. And yes, it is a two-tone exterior color, beautiful and very exclusive in my opinion, together with the Edition 1. That means a very bright, beautiful interior, with besides the hyperscreen a lot of more displays. And you can see that the total length is huge, 5 meters and 21 centimeters, and the wheelbase is actually very comparable to the S-Class long wheelbase, 3 meters and 21 centimeters. So you can expect a lot of space in the interior. I will press the unlock button for the door to open. Beautiful. And as we are inside, I will quickly press the brake for the door to automatically close. Beautiful center console, and I have my bag here as a reference to show you that there is an additional amount of space over here, because of course it is an electric powertrain. So you can already see a beautiful hyperscreen, 1 meters and 41 centimeters of glass with, as I mentioned, 3 screens. Beautiful cushions for your head. It's very soft and comfortable. This is also in the new S-Class, and they also have it here in the rear seats. Some storage space with the wireless charging pad. Also here, wireless charging pad, and beautiful Burmester surround sound stereos all over the interior, including the corners, which you don't really see from inside, but yes, from outside. So I will quickly show you how this screen works. I will just press the home button so that we are back at the navigation part where you can see our route. And you can actually press and hold the parking button. And now you can see that we are on a cliff. And you can see the mountains of Andermatt. Beautiful view. And I really love the live view, because if you have the hazards on, it will also show here on the picture with your warning lights. Even with signaling, it's exactly as you do. And now I will try to fold in the mirrors, and it also shows here that it is folding the mirrors. Beautiful. The last thing that I have to try is opening the panoramic roof. That's the only thing missing. But nevertheless, beautiful technology and a very large panoramic roof in two parts. And this takes us over to the rear seats. So let's go. The rear also has the automatic doors, and especially that it stands still at any position that you release. So I will close the door by pulling the door handle. Beautiful. With the MAYBACH you would have a button over here to close the doors. And there you can see I have enough of space in the interior in the rear seats. Leg room is around 30 centimeters. And I really love this quality interior with the wood door trim, large Burmester surround sound system. And it actually has a lot of displays. So you can press the on button and select your profile. There's actually also a way to use this device and mimic the complete screen in front of you. So you can go to navigation and view the complete map. So let's put this back. There's a nice suction area, and over here I might expect a wireless charging pad, and that is exactly the case. Beautiful. So in total more than 3 different positions to put your phone. Let's put this back so that we can enjoy the seat quality. It's really beautiful with the bright leather and Alcantara ceiling. So now that we have seen the complete interior, the front and the rear seats, it is time to take it for our drive, and I will show you why it has a WLTP of 780 kilometers and how it works while driving to our direction. Besides the center console screen, there is also a passenger screen. This one can only be active if there is a passenger sitting next to you. So you can press, for example, navigation to have a third display in the front looking at the map besides the head-up display. Furthermore, you can go through all the settings the same as the center console. There's also a way to play Tetris for the passenger. EQ, for example, charging options and consumption view. I will put it into drive and let's go. The mountains behind us have an altitude of over 2,300 meters. As you can see, a lot of motorcycles on the road, because this is a perfect view here in Andermatt. Tessin. You can already see the roads where we will be driving once we take the turn. And the upper part, the upper layer of this window is a little bit darker to protect you against the UV light. Beautiful surroundings. So as you can hear, the air vents are working like crazy because it is very warm outside. And once it is in the right temperature, you will notice the complete silence in the interior. So let me slightly increase the temperature so that it's finished sooner. And now we can enjoy the complete silence. The only thing you hear are the tires on the road. which is very dampened, because it has a beautiful chassis which is isolated. Also acoustic glass. Complete silence. There's also no engine sound, but for this Mercedes has come up with something very special. You can press the home button, go to vehicle settings, press vehicle, and switch on the sound experience. In the settings you can change it from silver waves to vivid flux. Then when it reverberates, it has a very special sound. Let's put it into the sport mode, and then you have even more sound. And check out the cows on the top of the hill. Let's accelerate. Beautiful view. I will close the sunshade of the panoramic roof, which is large, because there's a lot of light shining on my forehead. Nice sounds when it recuperates. I've currently set it on double minus, but you can also put it into the automatic, and then it will look at the road in front of you and choose by itself what kind of recuperation is best suited. For example, now it is really breaking down with the engine. So I will put it to the roaring pulse, which is a more lionish AMG kind of sound. Let's listen. Red roads. Now I'm very curious to how the silver waves sounds in sport mode. Actually very cool. In front of us you can also select the sport view with the G-force. And of course the navigation system display. I will put it back into vivid flux. Press the home button to have a view at the map. And now we can really enjoy the road. Beautiful Swiss flag in front of us. And when driving in the Swiss Alps, it is often that you approach these trains, and they go actually through the whole mountains, the Alps. It's called the Glacier Express, one of the firms. Beautiful. And you might think that it is very silent also outside, but once we open the window, that's the moment that you can really appreciate the silence in the EQS. A beautiful bridge here on our left. And if you want to see the full road trip video, then make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I have everything there on stories and pictures. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the EQS, and make sure you also watch the road trip and the night drive. So guys, see you next time. Bye bye.